In this video, we will learn how to find out the number of firms in an industry in the long run given the demand and cost function. The question is, in a perfectly competitive market, suppose market demand curve is given by P is equal to 10 plus W minus Q, where P is the market price, W denotes the average wealth of consumers in the market, and Q is the industry output. Total cost function for a representative firm is being given us here. That is, cost is equal to Q cube minus 3Q square plus 5Q, where this small Q is the output of a firm. If the average wealth of the consumers is equal to 80, then the number of firms in this industry in the long run will be, we need to find out the number of firms in the long run. So what we are being given here, let us see. We are being given the market demand function is, that is P is equal to 10 plus W denotes the average wealth of the consumers, minus Q denotes the industry output. We are also being told that W is equal to 80. So can I write it in this fashion, that is P will be equal to 10 plus 80 minus Q. That means our inverse demand function will be equal to 90 minus Q. Okay, this is our inverse demand function. Also, we are being told, and that is being given us here, cost of a representative firm is being given us as Q cube minus 2Q square plus 5Q. Okay, where this small q denotes the output of a firm. We need to calculate the total number of firms in this industry in the long run. What happens in the long run if we have the perfectly competitive market? In the long run, exactly what happens, let me show it here. In the long run, and let's write it here. In the long run, price is actually equal to the long run average cost, which is equal to the long run marginal cost. Okay, the price that is determined in the long run will be equal to the long run average cost, and which will be equal to the long run marginal cost. Why this happens? Because we know in the long run, the firms will earn zero economic profit, because there is no barrier to enter or exit in the perfect competition. So in the long run, all the firms will earn the zero economic profit. Graphically, what exactly is meant by this? Let me draw the a representative graph here. Simple graph. Let us suppose we have output on the horizontal axis, okay, and price on the vertical axis, and all other stuff, average and marginal cost. If I draw the long run average cost, let us say this is our long run average cost, okay, and let me draw also the long run marginal cost. Let us say this is our long run marginal cost. What is the price that is being determined? So price is actually equal to, and let me draw it here, this will be the price. Okay, let us say this is the P star. The price that will be determined in the long run will be equal to the long run average cost, which is equal to the long run marginal cost. The point is that where the marginal cost and average cost intersect with each other, at that intersecting point, we get the corresponding price in the market. And we can also say that price is actually equal to the minimum of average cost. Okay, so I can also write price is equal to the minimum of average long run average cost. Okay, so this is also the either we use this very thing or this very thing to calculate the price. Okay, so first thing is that we equate the average cost with the marginal cost. That means first we need to find out the average cost. So let's write simply the average cost, not LAC. Okay, so what will be the average cost then? average cost, as we know, is simply equal to the total cost upon the output. Okay, output. And what is the total cost? Total cost is q cube minus 2q square plus 5q. To this we divide by q. When we divide it by q, what will we get? The average cost. Average cost will be equal to, so dividing q cube with q, we will get q square in the first term, minus in the second term we will get 2q only, and in the last term q and q gets cancelled, we are left with 5. So first thing is we calculate the average cost. Then we also need to find out the marginal cost, and we know that marginal cost is simply the derivative of the cost function of the representative firm with respect to the output. That gives us the marginal cost. Given this cost function, we differentiate it with respect to q, so the derivative of q cube will be equal to 3q square, so we will get 3q square minus derivative of q square is 2q, so 2 into 2 is 4q plus the derivative of q in the last term will be 1, so we are left with 5. Okay, then using this condition, that means we equate the average cost with marginal cost, which implies here, so what is the average cost? Or we equate marginal cost with average cost, same thing. So we equate 3q square, or let's use the corresponding colors. So we equate 3q square, that is 3q square minus 4q plus 5 with the average cost, okay, which is q square minus 2q plus 5. Okay, we need to solve for the output of the single firm here. Okay, so if I transpose this q square, it will get subtracted, so we have 3q square minus q square. Okay, transposing this minus 4q to RHS, or let us see here, 5 and 5 will get cancelled if I cut it short here, so 5 and 5 gets cancelled. Transposing this minus 4q here, it will become, here we have minus 2q, and transposing minus 4q, it will become plus 4q. Okay, subtracting q square from 3q square, we will get 2q square, which is equal to minus 2q plus 4q is equal to 2q. Okay, dividing both sides by q, what will we get? If we divide by q here and q here, we will get rather divide by 2q here. Okay, 2 will also get cancelled, so let us divide both sides by 2q. We will be left with here we will get only q on the LHS, and here we will get 1. That means each firm will produce 1 unit of output. So let me write it as small q here. Okay, so what happens here in the long run, given these conditions, each firm produces 1 unit of output. Then we need to find out the market price. Okay, what will be the market price? Simply we plug price. So to find out the price, what will we do? So price will be equal to, we plug the value of q is equal to 1 in either the average cost function or in marginal cost function. Okay, so price is equal to, let us say, AC. So we evaluate AC at q is equal to 1. That means P will be equal to, what is the average cost function? So q square means 1 square. Okay, 1 square minus 2, the q is 1 here, plus 5. So we will get price will be equal to, let's write it here, P will be equal to 1 minus 2 plus 5. So 5 tage 6 is the 4, which implies price will be equal to, and let's write it here, so market price will be equal to 4. Okay, so first we need to find out the market price. Then we need to find out the industry output. Since we know that market price is equal to 4, we plug P is equal to 4 in the inverse demand function. So here we plug the value of P is equal to 4, which implies 4 is equal to 90 minus Q. This capital Q denotes the market output. So Q will be equal to, transposing this here, 90 minus 4 comes out to be, I guess it is 86. Okay, let us see here what is happening. This capital Q denotes the total industry output, and this small q denotes the, a representative firm's output. Okay, can I write it in this fashion? That is, number of firms that we are supposed to find out into the quantity supplied by each firm, this is the small q, will be equal to the capital Q. Simple thing. N times the output produced by each firm will be equal to the total output. Okay, there is no rocket science here. So this will give us the total industry output. Now N we need to find out, and the output of representative firm is 1, so we can write N into 1 is equal to, and market output is 86. That means the number of firms will be equal to 86 divided by 1. That gives us the number of firms in the long run in this perfectly competitive market will be equal to 86. That means since each firm is producing 1 unit of output and we have 86 units of output produced in this in this industry, that means the total number of firms in this industry will be equal to 86. I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.